We are now joined with Fonda Kristin. She is here with us right now. Hello, Fonda.
Hi, how are you doing?
Doing real good. Thank you for joining us on the show this evening.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. It's definitely a pleasure.
And let's go ahead and begin. You are a model. What made you decide to become a model?
Oh, okay. Well, it actually all started whenever I had worked with Hooters 3 years ago, and I just so happened to come across a very nice photographer who was talking to me about it, and he and I decided to get together one night, and we started to put together some pictures. And I had actually had spoken to him, and he knew someone that was actually with FHM magazine. He knew one of the people with FHM magazine, and he helped me submit my pictures, and it just kind of grew from there. And from then, it's been amazing ride ever since.
I'm reading your bio on Twitter, and it says you
hmm
are a Miss Social, Miss August 2012, which I'm assuming that is the Playboy Miss Social contest, correct?
Right. Yes, that's correct. And I'm also a part of the social network as well. And it's been very, very amazing with that, because with that, actually, it has helped me get my foot in the door with Playboy and Playboy Golf. And I had actually worked the finals event with them in Vegas, and they are actually coming to North Carolina as well next month, and I'll be a golf mate with them as well. And if they like me and they want to continue to work with me, I'll actually be able to go to the mansion in October for their Halloween event, which is one of the biggest Playboy parties of the year. And it's going to be very, very amazing. A lot like Chris Brown, a lot of different celebrities will be there, and not only at the golf event, but at the Playboy Mansion party as well.
How did it feel to win the contest, considering that we know that contests can be intense, it could be crazy, it could be out of hand at times. There's a lot of things people have to do in order to get the votes in. And when it was all said and done, how did it feel to win the contest?
It's very amazing to win it, not only because of the hard work, but the biggest thing for me is the amazing people that I had met. And whenever you're doing a contest like that, you always hear that it happens to someone else, and you always read about it. But whenever it actually happens to you, it's something that you feel like it just can't be possible, because you did work so hard for it, and you feel like almost like it's a dream, and you're just waiting, just to be woken up from that. But at the same sense, it definitely feels like all the hard work and the nights of staying up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and kind of just putting yourself out there. And also, the biggest thing for winning a contest like that is just being able to prove to everyone else who didn't believe in you. It feels like, that I did it. Here you go, I did it. And what's very true about it is the fact that they say your biggest haters are one of your biggest supporters. They're the biggest reason why why you continue to push yourself and win a contest like that. The ones that didn't believe in you are 10 times more the reason to prove why, in fact, you can do it.
So for the Playboy golf event, are you going to be actually playing golf for that event in particular?
Yes, I'll be playing the golf, and I'll also be helping and working a red carpet event, and you actually get to go out there and golf and be a golf caddy, and you get to mingle with other celebrities and other people attending the event. And, you know, one of the things that we also will do is kind of put together some fun stuff to do out there, like Twister. You get to do different challenges and just kind of mix it up and make it fun. And it's not specifically about golf. You're out there, you're having fun, you're playing the games, and you're mingling with other people. And you just make it more than just about golf. And it's also a charity event. And so it's also for a really good cause, too, and you'll be helping other people as well, not only, you know, having fun with it and meeting amazing people, but you'll also be supporting a charity event as well, which is always a really good thing to kind of give back to the community and kind of just give back, because I'm a big believer in karma as well, and you just really need to give back and just remember at the end of the day there's always somebody who's less fortunate than you and needs help, and you know, as quickly as you can get back up at the top, you can always be brought right back down, and at the end of the day it's always going to be remembered what you did for other people and not what you did for yourself.
You know, it's good to see the Playboys doing this for charity, and I guess people get too caught up in the magazines and the woman that's on that's on the magazines and websites and so forth. And this shows that they are more than just that. So whether it's Hugh Hefner or whoever else is in charge of this, good for them for doing this year after year, and you get to be a part of it, and you get to mingle with a lot of people. So with this Playboy and everything, is there anyone that you are looking forward to meeting the most, whether it's maybe a Playboy model or a photographer or anyone particular? Who are you looking for getting a chance to meet in person?
The biggest thing that I cannot absolutely wait to meet in person going out there is a very well-known photographer. His name is Mark Frazier, and he also does the body painting as well as not only a photographer, but he does the body painting as well. And he's a very an amazing person. He had actually come from, you know, not having he owns his own body painting business. And he's just like everyone else, just like every other model out there, you know, who tries to aspire to be different, set yourself apart from the rest. And he came into Playboy and being the official body painter, not having anything. And he actually, not a lot of people know this, but he does the body painting with his family. He has his wife there, he has his daughter there, and he has his son there, and they're all standing around and they're body painting. And if you're familiar with body painting, you're just completely in the nude, and you're kind of all out there for everyone to see. And I think it's very, very neat that it's a family business, just like Hugh Hefner. I cannot wait, you know, to one day meet him, I'm hoping, because he is doing it with his daughter. He's doing it with Cooper, his son, his wife, Crystal. So at the end of the day, family is a very big deal. It's very family-oriented. And it's going to be very neat to just experience that and just experience the actual family, because at the end of the day, it is pretty much like a family in a sense. You get pretty close with these people, and you kind of put your heart and soul into it, and it's just a very amazing experience, and you just cannot wait to meet the actual family of it.
In addition to Playboy, what are some other goals that you would like to accomplish, like more photo shoots or more appearances in magazines, or just expanding yourself out there? What are some other goals you'd like to accomplish?
Well, some other goals I'd like to accomplish, not just with the modeling aspect, but I work in the dental field, and I'm actually a hygienist. And my goal is to one day be an actual dentist and own my own company. And I know it's kind of different for a big turn from modeling to being a dentist, but it's definitely something that is a goal of mine. And my biggest thing is the charity events for whenever you are a dentist and work in the dental field, there's a lot of opportunities for you to go out and do teeth cleanings and help with fillings and things and extracting wisdom teeth, things that people don't realize just how expensive it is. And I love to go out there and educate, especially the children. It really starts from being a small child. And my goal is to one day have my own business and be able to do a lot of different charity events and be able to have families that can't afford something as simple as teeth cleaning, coming in and educating them, because you just don't realize sometimes just how important, something as simple as a cleaning can really just make someone's day, and helping them have just a very beautiful smile and just kind of believing in someone and making them see something that you don't. Another goal of mine is to help other girls and show them that you can succeed. I live in a small town of North Carolina, and as you can probably tell with my accent, and my goal also is to just help other girls believe in themselves, because there's so many people out there that can bring you down because they're maybe not happy with themselves or something, and just to show other females out there that you can do it, that if you just give it a little bit of time and patience and just believe in yourself and believe that there is something out there for everybody, you definitely can do it. I also have been working with Maxim and Hometown Hotties, and I want to definitely continue with Maxim and kind of expanding myself. I also do hip-hop classes, and I'm a professional dancer with hip-hop, and I definitely I'm a part of a cheerleading team, and I love doing that. And so, I definitely want to broaden my horizons and just not staying in the box of, Playboy. I would love to, one day have my own cover, but, that's definitely a dream of mine. And, one day just kind of looking back and saying, I did that, and being happy with myself, and just know that no matter how big a dream or a goal may be, I always chased it and I never gave up. And at the end of the day, that's what the biggest thing is. It's just believing in yourself and who you are and who you can be.
I can definitely see you being a dentress in your future, Dr. Kristin. I mean,
yeah, that would be a dream. That'd be amazing.
That's at least you got something that you want to lean on, because we all know, and me interviewing models throughout the years, the ballering, it's not a forever thing. It's about keeping the good looks. It's about all social things and the politics, and it could be nitpicking at times. People look at photos and say, Photoshop or whatever.
Right.
So at least in your case, you got something that you want to pursue after modeling. And, people just want to do modeling for the rest of their lives, and some may do it, but we all know that it's not a forever thing.
Exactly. Yes, you're exactly right. And I try and, tell other ladies as well. It's definitely, it's not just going to an hour at the gym. It's eating right. It's nitpicking at yourself. It's pushing yourself to that extra limit, and just knowing that looks. I always tell myself there's always going to be a younger version, hotter version of me out there, and so you got to have something to fall back on, and you definitely have to humble yourself and be a believer in karma, and know that just as quicker than you go up, you can fall right back down, and you can't just expect to make a career out of modeling. You have to know that it's just like a football player, early 30s, you got to start thinking about other things, because, your body's not like it used to be 10 years ago. There's going to be a younger version of you coming in that can, do a little bit better than you, and you got to definitely have a good education behind you. You got to have something else to fall, or I'd say 2 or 3 different projects to fall back on, and just know that there's other people out there that, can come in and swoop and take away the opportunity that you have, and just, it's all about being a good person. I think it's more definitely on the inside than it is on the outside. Anybody can bring looks to the table, but the biggest thing is your personality and just being humble and caring about other people, generally caring about other people and giving back.
Absolutely. And why don't you go ahead and promote your links, Facebook, Twitter, or any other links people need to know?
Oh, okay, yeah, wonderful. So I am with Twitter. I am it's FondaKristin. You can also follow me on Facebook as well, and my fan page. And you can follow me on the social links as well. And that's probably all I have. I definitely need to get with Instagram. It's hard enough, having your own Facebook and your Twitter. I don't know how everyone else does, like the Instagram and all that other things. I don't know how in the world they do it, because it's all I can to keep up with what I got. So I definitely, everybody tells me I need to get on the Instagram. I don't know if you have that or not, but I definitely need to get on the Instagram, I guess, as well.
I don't have Instagram, and the reason I don't is because I guess I don't have a smartphone or a fancy phone or whatever. And it's hard enough to keep up with Facebook and Twitter and YouTube as it is. I mean,
right.
So I just keep myself limited, and as far as social media is concerned. But I want to compliment you on your cool headphones. And I'm just gonna read a tweet that you sent me as of 2 hours ago. Special for my interview tonight. Can't wait to wear them. And there's a picture of the headphones. Pretty cool. You can follow Fonda at Fonda Kristin and check out those cool photos and check out what this lady brings to the table. She is more than just a pretty face. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening on the air or you're going to be listening to this on YouTube, with Fonda, it was great talking to you. You definitely brought some dignity and grace onto this interview, and I thank you for your time, and you are so welcome to be back on this show. And again, thank you for your time.
Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and thank you for having me on the air, and thank you, whoever is listening, allowing me into your home. And it was a big pleasure, and I hope to work with you again real soon. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We follow each other on Twitter, so we'll keep in touch.
Okay, sounds perfect. All right, well, you have a good night.
You too.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. That was our guest of the evening, Fonda Kristin.